The Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister Kazem Gharibabadi says negotiations are still underway and several issues remain under discussion.
I can say that the latest situation is that almost all of the topics are under discussion: the map, the transit routes, the entering and exiting of maritime traffic, and those bilateral side agreements with Oman, because it's not just a map. These fundamental agreements with Oman have mostly been completed, meaning we have made significant progress in our discussions with Oman, and this progress is on the verge of being finalised.
Al Jazeera's Mahmoud Abdelwahed reports from Tehran.
Iran says it has reached an understanding with Oman on the geographical coordinates of a new shipping route at the Strait of Hormuz, bringing weeks of negotiations closer to a formal agreement. Now, these discussions are now at the final drafting stage, pending a joint final statement to be finalized. But Iranian officials argue that these discussions are exclusively with Oman without any foreign or outside interference. They also say that any agreement does not mean that the situation will be brought back to the pre-war conditions, arguing that the military actions and the naval blockade imposed by the United States on Iran are the cause of the disruption of navigation at the Strait of Hormuz. But on the other hand, Washington rejects reports suggesting that Iran would have control over traffic at the Strait of Hormuz, and they say that any temporary route should not require any permits, approvals or fees. In Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian, during the second anniversary of his inauguration, said that Iran's enemies have targeted military commanders, scientists and the country's strategic capabilities to undermine the country's resilience and technological progress. So now, a final agreement on a temporary route at the Strait of Hormuz is now in the making, but the dispute remains unresolved. So that means that any agreement on a shipping route at the Strait of Hormuz does not necessarily mean the end of the crisis. Mahmoud Abdelwahed, Al Jazeera, Tehran.